Oh god. Let me drink some water. Today it's very hot. I'm overheating. And let's load the game. This. God, I'm... That's loud. Adjust. Thumbnail. Save. Alright. Back at this giant beast, I did not finish this thing. Still working on it. Let's say... like this. Just like that. Get the key. I need to work on this side. What oh what can I do? Let me see if I can fit a block. Block of this size. I have to place it like that. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. It's gonna be a nightmare to fill this ship with, you know, internal systems or all that stuff. So that's gonna take time as well. But oh well. Single line, please. I wish there was a simpler way to switch between multiple blocks or singular blocks. If there's a faster way, let's say a lazier way, I would prefer that. Well, let's say stream for an hour or so. I know, not long. I was stuck playing War Thunder a bit. Teeny tiny bit. I always want to keep War Thunder to, you know, playtime of 2 hours, but I don't get the luck of that. I'm very unfortunate with that stuff. Let's see. If I build it like this. I did it like this at the rear. So I gotta do it like... meow. Like that. Perfect. Purr. Perfect. Alright, I did it like that. Noise. Wait a damn minute. This is a block higher than this one. Or is it just me? No, it's just me. From a distance it looks like right side is higher than the left side. I was about to say, am I losing it? Is my mountain state already going away? It's already on vacation, without me. My cat is sleeping right now. Around an hour or two she's gonna wake up and, you know, attempt to hunt something. You know how cats are. They love to hunt. I hope I don't become the victim here. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Like, certain times in the night my cat attacks everything that moves. So, yeah, walking in the night, it's sometimes a jump scare for me. Especially if my cat has long nails, you know. Then it's gonna hurt. A lot. And I'm gonna cry. Because it's gonna hurt me a lot. Let's seal this top. Alright, like that. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna make the bridge higher, you know. Maybe let's do it now actually. Why not? Why the hell not? Um, my cat attacks me daytime, nighttime, whenever she feels like it. Yo, Lex. Let me read the chat. Ah, I see. Yeah, we can always come by next time. I'm very curious how it looks though. Can't wait for it. Let's see. Am I using the right blocks? Now I am. Hmm. Can show it in the Discord? Alright. I think that looks silly, how it looks right now. Can I stay along on the stream? I see. You said you were at the airfield, so you must have been busy. Yeah, thanks. I'm still working on it. Show me more. Sure. Still not much process. Finish today. Nah, it's gonna take me a bunch of time. A bunch of hours. Gotta go? I see. Still, thanks a bunch for coming by, Lex. Hmm. 48-hour shift. This is gonna take more than 48 hours. Let me read the chat. Some of my sleep schedule, because when I'm done streaming I just try to edit clips because tomorrow I don't have time for it in the morning. Actually morning now, it's the weekend, so morning I'll be doing some voice acting for a clip of mine. I hope I can voice act decently. Hmm. How did I do it on the right? I see, I see. This thing is gonna use a shit tons of thrusters. Let me look at it again. And it goes outwards. So this, then outwards. Let's use light blocks. Okay, 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 okay. I got this, guys. I have absolute confidence. Partially. But you know, confidence is confidence. You know? I'm using wrong armor. I know that the back is light armor, because that's for on purpose. I don't want to make this ship, you know, super heavy or pointlessly heavy. So it goes outwards by a bunch. I'm already curious how heavy it is right now. Let's see. 11.5 ton. Let's say 11 and a half, 11,000 and a half ton. Let's say almost, let's say it's gonna for sure reach 20k tons. 20k tons. Someone would make a Joe Mama joke with that. For sure. I think Joe Mama jokes were like very popular on 2018, I guess. How wide can I make this? I think it can go wider. Expand! More! More! Oh, wrong block. I'm so afraid that I'm gonna make this ship partially heavy and partially light armor from the outside. From the inside it can be the lightest armor. I don't care much in the inside. There. Let's see, can I put a thruster there as well? So, 1, 2, So 1, 2. If I add another one, it can be 3. If I look from the top, so like that's gonna be untouched, you know, changed. I can place. It's an uneven number. It's 6 blocks. Let's make it 7. Like that. Expand. Okay. I need to check if it doesn't look very silly, you know. Hmm. Does it look silly? Does it look that it's expanding too much? Nah. Nah. Let's look again from here, this angle. So I can put a thruster here. 1, 2, 3. Expand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Oh yeah, 1, 2 there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can have a thruster here at the center. Yeah. I can extend it. Yep, frames. Okay. 60 blocks. Oh yeah, I like this. It is kind of too long, but why not place thrusters around it? Um, I'm trying to try to mimic the bomber, but you do have a good point. The problem is I'm building the thruster on emptiness, you know, and I want to have it around a center point a little bit. So the reason that I'm doing this, like, giving me a idea how it's gonna look, you know. I'm still eyeballing it, as they say it. Kinda guessing with my eyeballs here, how it starting to look for me. Hmm. I guess you? No. You. Hmm. I'm just glad that there's symmetry. So I don't have to do this double. If I did not discover this symmetry stuff, oh god, I will not even make this project possible. It's all thanks to a certain person that let me know of this trick. Absolute lifesaver, yep. Yep. I almost use symmetry now every time. He's more than cool. You know, even cool says that guy is awesome, you know. Even the coolness wants to be best buddies with him. He makes cool sweat, you know. Damn. I wish I was him. Damn. What a legend. What a legend. Let's see. Bloop. Like that. I like this. How many tons has it become now? Yeah, it's over 12,000 tons. I'm guessing the trusses can only lift up to 50,000 tons. So I might even manage to build like I think 50, maybe 80% of the frame of the ship, you know, before I build, you know, the interior stuff, for which is huge. It's humongous. That means a lot. Hmm. Okay. I know it's too long, I know that, but I'm doing this like for the visuals, so my brain can get a visual of it. Oh, my frames. Ugh, I feel it even. The si the size difference is huge. Oh god. Like the bomber, like the engine, the thrusters is the size of the ship, you know, like the rest, the right engine. God. It's already like not twice, three times the weight of the ship, of the bomber there. No. No, 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 no. Oh god. Okay. Make it line, please. God. Forgot to turn that off. I was running on 1 frame per minute. One frame, man. Let's see. Yeah, and the guy she tells you not to worry about. Don't worry about them. Worry about yourself. Um, I need to do the same on the lower side. I'm doing this faster than I expected. Dun, dun. Perfect. It's gonna take still a bunch of time, you know. Like that. There. Same as there. Here and there and here. Okay. Hmm. It's looking menacingly. Welcome back, Lex. Let's do another layer. Alright. Like that. No, I don't see it. That, like that. Now I see it. No. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It's like that. It took me a quick second to realize. Should I make it like this? What do you mean why am I using plates? Anything could destroy that. I'm using heavy armor. What do you mean? What? You're making me confused, Lex. For a few parts. For a few parts, what? I'm gonna continue. Never mind. Okay. Alright, take your time. Hygiene is very important. Okay. How high did I do here? 1, 2. I can do it higher here because it's a lower part of the ship. I hope this is somewhat satisfying for you guys. It's like building a Lego one by one, brick by brick. Bricky by bricky. Hmm. Let's check the weight real quick. It's at 14,000 tons. Oh boy. The frame's taking shape. Kinda like it. It is a little too long, so I'm gonna shorten the center point, you know. But I like it. I love it. A little too wide, maybe? Nah, nah. This looks hella smooth here. This part. I love that. I love it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make different types of ball turrets, you know. Can I give a limit to the rotors while in control? Most likely I can. Because instead of putting the guns on the center, I'm gonna put the guns on the outside. So it can hold more weapons, you know. So instead of like 8 assault cannons, it can have like, not 8, 4 assault cannons. It can have 4 assault cannons on the left and 4 on the right. So it has like 8 cannons. Like it gives the feeling of a warship, you know. Because the ball turrets are kind of small for it, you know. So I need to increase the size of the ball turret. Hmm. Like that. I think I have one more frame or 2 more layers for the lower part because it looks like a ship. At least it looks like a ship now. Now you can identify it as a ship than a, you know, something, you know, like an engine piece. Because the rear was only done somewhat. Like that. It's already 14,000 tons. 14 and a half even. I think that's good enough. No, nah. Let's see how it looks when I am done with it. If I eyeball it right now, I might make a mistake. There. The sides looks amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's an even number. Hmm. Okay. Can I make it an uneven number? Because, for example, if I put a thruster down, let's find one first. Then you see like there's a difference, and that's not very nice. Loading space engines? Ah, I see. I thought you couldn't show the ship. Hmm. It might be at 15,000 tons. 50,000 tons. Nope, not yet. Yeah, I'm still alive, which is a surprise. A huge surprise. Hmm. Oh, make it online. Yep. By the way, damage is off, so shooting has no point here. Let me save. Alright. Because I made a mistake when I was building the ship. A huge mistake even. I disconnected the... Yeah, if you're gonna join that World Legs, no, there won't be no shooting because I have to, focus there. Like, I can make a world where you can, destroy a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, I'm making lore there. Lore. Did I save? Well, one way to find out. Is it on online? I hope so. Yo, Kiron, how you doing, my friend? How's life? It's you, yeah. I remember you, buddy. Hmm. Let's fill up the interior a little bit so it has something in the ship. Good chippies will do. Chippies will do that for you. What? Wait, I'm gonna reread that. It didn't work. I did not save it. It's so annoying that I have to press like uh, square again to save it. I have like the bad habit of pressing circle. I don't know why you have to confirm your settings if you want to change it from the very beginning. Yeah, I didn't. So square. Now it should work. How much of my clips are downloading here? Oh god, one takes like 5 hours to download. I'm very curious about your ship. Still be careful. Oh, let me start a party chat so I don't disturb you. Let me read the chat. It's actually 5 hours, yeah. I think a little bit lower than 5 hours. It's 4 hours and 45 minutes. 35 now. I think it's still measuring it. Yeah. Like streaming, I'm also downloading a game for maybe to stream with Gobot tomorrow, if Gobot comes by. Let me check. It is a free game, so if you want to play it, you can download it for free. It is already downloaded for me. So I'm only downloading clips. It's called Warface. It's quite old game, but it was a Gobot and me, childhood game. Today's stream, Kiron, I'm advancing the ship design. I managed to finish the rear of the ship from the top. The bottom is unfinished yet. As you can see, it's still missing some armor. The ship, I estimated that the ship is gonna weigh around 60,000 or between 60 to 80,000 tons. I might be mistaken. Um, the rear thrusters are designed to push a little over uh, 50,000 tons, maybe even 60,000 tons with the little thrusters help. Um, it still can lift its own weight. Um, I'm now designing the center point of the ship. It's taking a bunch of weight. I was thinking like the engine might be the heaviest part. I'm most likely mistaken. I'm gonna make the center point a little bit shorter. And I was working off stream on my lore for BNL. Sadly, the clips are being downloaded still, but as the ones that are downloaded on my phone, I'm starting to voice act on them a little bit. Yeah, that's today's progress. Yeah, I'm a think of making some hangars. Yeah, I have more than enough space for that. I'm gonna fill the ship up with jump drives, you know, to go faster than light. Um, let's see. I'm gonna make like a bunch of hangars, not bunch of, like maybe four. Two at front, one maybe hidden in the engines, you know, escape pods maybe. Because the engine itself is quite large. Red goes faster. You're taking quite some time to leave. What? Leave the LLC? Oh, Warhammer 40k. Yeah. What you doing? Uh, I love Warhammer. I have a game for that. I can play Warhammer on the stream. But I think there's like so much chaos that the stream won't keep up with it. Good news is for you, Kiran. Next month, I'm gonna get a Wi-Fi upgrade, so the stream quality is gonna bump up. It's gonna the upgrade's gonna be like at May 29th, you know. Actually, it's today's May, so the end of May, you know. Because you'll be surprised that my Wi-Fi is on. It's not even 5Gs, by the way. May 29th. Are you free, Lex? Okay. I got a notification from the company like your upgrade's gonna arrive this day, that day, and they're gonna do this, do that, and I should be there. I'm using cable. My Wi-Fi, I'm using a 10-year-old Wi-Fi router. You love the Warhammer? Yeah, I love too. Like there's like War Marines, I believe. What happened, Lex? Let me read the chat. Yes, you're in your in a trap? Yeah, the modem. My bad. I call it the router. Maybe it's different. But he lost the doors. He got overpowered by doors. Nothing can stop me. Then there's a locked door. Well, that's it, I guess. I give up. You won? You beat it? You have defeated it? Lies. Oh no. I'm just blabbering along. I think Kieran and Badger haven't met Goba yet. You might see him tomorrow, maybe. Cannot make promises. Kind of an wait, I'm gonna check it real soon. Let me bloop. Okay. Did you place it? No. Not yet. It's still lagging. The battle of the lag. Soon. Soon it will. I should do a singular line. It's lagging me. Okay. Hmm. Goba. Maybe. I cannot make promises. You know? Goba is very unpredictable friend of mine. He was considering to play War Thunder, but he changed his mind. Gaijin almost caught him, you know? He was almost a prisoner. Goba is not as much active as me, you know? So he has a low subscriber. But he has a better, you know, he has more American accent than me. So he's more easier to understand. That looks beautiful. Did you spawn it? Oh! Oh wow! I really like the looks of this. Let me read the chat real quick. I don't know how to make a custom door though. So I have to learn that. I really like the ship. Is it heavy armor or light armor? Alright. Yeah, that's as expected to make it lighter because you can carry a bunch of vehicles. It looks amazing. You will say I'm hard to understand? Yeah, but Goba is very clear with me with the English, you know, compared to me. Bunch of antennas. You know what you can do, Lex? It's like a piston on the center that goes up and down, and you can have access to the interior of the ship. And where is this thing? Gonna check the weight. I'm gonna put a. If it's okay, I'm gonna put a control chair at the center. Easy access, you know. 7,000, 7,500. Oh, okay. 7.7 tons. Let's say that. 1,000 tons, I mean. Yeah, only two thrusters pushing it. It's not very. No, it has a decent acceleration for a ship that size. I'm more than clear enough. Oh yeah, the gyroscopes are very slow. It does give the heavy feeling to it, you know, like a heavy ship. But the gyroscopes are very slow. At least it can go up fast. can stop from the sides pretty fast. I don't know how the reverse is, you know, to fly backwards. How are the thrusters like that? Oh, not great actually. You're trapped inside of a block. Oh, yeah, the engine is you can make an interior here, you know, for you know. Oh yeah, these gyroscopes are not enough. 9 is not much. I think you need to like 3 times like that. I think 18. Not 3 times 9, no. 27, my bad. That's the double of it. 3 times like 27. So that then you might turn way faster compared to the, you know, how it is right now. I have like, you know what, I don't want to count. But I have like a bunch of gyroscopes as well. Yeah, Space Engine is very laggy, especially with my connection. I have a bad connection. Like if I join Lex, I cannot play. If Lex joins me, he cannot play. You know, we cannot even enjoy the game properly together. It's quite painful. Like that. Be awful. Also, I've built a factory. It's not like fully function, only visual wise, you know, to look interesting. Um, Let me build something like. I had to build something here. How did I do it on the top? On the top. Hmm. Okay. Like the factory is not like very functioning. I was focusing only on the visuals of it. But it does look pretty damn cool. You know? I'm proud of myself what I managed to make it function partially. But in the end of the day, it works. Yeah, it's not able to fabricate ships or drones, but it can give the feeling of it. I was trying to make it fully functioning, you know, but, well, the game did not allow me. Getting inspiration from Japanese naval ships? Yeah, I'm kinda guessing that as well. Um, let's see. You can even make that ship produce its own, you know, fighters, in a way. Hmm. How can I make this look smooth? Like my brain. How can I make this look smooth? Hmm. Let me read the chat real quick. Yeah, that is true. You can see what the ship needs. But I won't use these ships in survival much. Unless if they're like very efficient and if I want to use them. You think it's upside down? What do you mean? You mean me or the ship? Oh, it's the ship. Oh god. Did you put bunch of did you put bunch of thrusters in the ship? I don't see them. But you have like bunch of space. Can I fit through a hole? Yeah. Oh, I see the thrusters. Are they a little bit too close? You can make this thing land. You know, you can spin it back to, how it should be and land it. Don't have to wait that the fuel runs out. No like? What? You don't like it? Do you want to crash it? Like if I'm fine if you want to crash it. But I did put turn off damage mode, Or, I disabled damage, so even if it crashes or falls down, um, it's not gonna get destroyed or damaged. Anyway, I liked how the bottom looks here. Looks very nice, very smooth. Love that. It'll take time. Sure. Hmm. Let's see. I was working on this part. Wrong block. The right block. Got a compliment from the future. Celebrity. I'm not sure if I'm gonna become a celebrity. I'm already happy how it is right now. Life is good. And good is life. Hmm. Like this, but it doesn't look... I think no, I don't know. How did I do it? I'm already disorientated. Okay, I did it like that. But it's different here. And if I disconnect it, it's gonna fall down. So let's put a block here so it's connected. The moment I disconnect this part, so it doesn't tumble down. Hmm. Maybe something like this? No. Yes, Lex? Hmm. Her. Let me read the chat. My phone is very slow. I see. Okay, I'll help you out. I'm going too fast! Ooh! Okay. I don't know how to... Can I... Okay, you're free now. I'll put a control seat down if you wanna. What the hell? I cannot look around. Did you delete the ship? I cannot look around. I cannot look around, so I cannot see the ship, so... How strange. I have no control. I can't... I cannot look around. Let me check the stream real quick. Hmm... I think something happened the moment I entered the ship, you know. What happens if I try to enter the... You know, this thing? I'm in spectator mode? Or something like that? Yeah, how do I leave spectator mode? How do I... What? How do I enter spectating mode? Yeah, but I don't know what I pressed. It's there, let me see. Creative tools. I'm playing on console. I'm playing on console, Kieran. On PlayStation. What? Let me Google that actually. Back. Take the remote. What? Still doesn't show me. Into a mouse? What? I don't know. It says press circle, but what? What is this explanation that I'm getting? I cannot press L3 or anything. Like, I can enter this, but I can't even just respawn or anything. Oh god, don't tell. I didn't even save the ship, that's the problem. It says F6 to me. I don't have a keyboard. I cannot press L3 or... Oh god, what? Google is making more problems than solving it for me. H21? What do you mean H21? What? I don't see a H21 button on my controller. Thanks, Lex. I already pressed Alt3 like 300,000 times. Circle, pressing this will immediately kick you out of camera. Pressing this teleport to character. Shortcut if... It tells me like use a keyboard. What? I'm a... No, it's not the ships. I pressed something, I guess. Let's see. I'm afraid that this is not gonna fix it. I don't have a keyboard, that's the problem. So how do they even enter a spectator mode? Oh? Okay. At least it's okay now. I thought you deleted the ship and I was in the ship and the game got confused where I was and put me in, I guess, spectator mode. Go mug him? No, don't do that. Uh, yeah, let me work on this ship. Oh yeah, let's make a save actually, I forgot. In case if that happens again and I'm unable to recover the ship. Let me read the chat. I have like again too many tabs open on my phone. Yeah, Space Station is very laggy. Let me delete old saves of this ship. It's already laggy in the save file that I have right now. Okay. Let's look a little bit backwards so I can see the difference on the ship. There. Before I mistake this ship as an old version of it. Okay. I was working on the bottom. Hmm. 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 This can do as well. This will suffice, I suppose. Can I make it look smooth here? Like my brain? No? Okay. There. Okay. This can be removed. Something like this maybe. Oh. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Hmm. I'm gonna do it like this. Gonna suffer War Thunder? Good luck. I have my fair share of War Thunder today. You know, I had enough War Thunder for me. I suffered enough today. Hmm. Yeah, this is not looking too bad. Let me read the chat. Entities, cheat. Uh, I think that's for a PC thing, I believe. It depends, like if you're gonna use a premium vehicle, you know. If not, then what's the reason to purchase it? Waste of money. Tricycle objects. What the hell? What did I do now? Okay, you know what, I'm fine right now. I just want to build my ship. I'm not lagging right now, so... And Lex is gonna play Warden. I'll change the settings when Lex comes by. Now I'm gonna keep myself occupied with settings now. Okay, pop. There. Ooh, that's nice. It doesn't look very smooth, but that's fine. Because this looks very smooth here. This one. Especially this part. Let's go back to this one. It doesn't look very smooth here. It looks like, you know, block by block. You're waiting at the cut of the mugging. Let me check the weight of the ship. Almost 16,000 tons. Hmm. Let's see. Let's do some customizing. I think I go with the not with the custom hangar doors because this is perfect for a 4x4, you know? It's a perfect fit for this site. But I think do I need to make this higher? I don't think so. I think the bridge should be a little bit higher. I need to check how long it is right now. Pretty damn long. Hmm. How is it looking like this on this ship? Hmm. Let's work on the bottom. Yeah, why not? This has to be finished eventually. Uh, at the second thruster like that. Like that. Okay. Then I went with that block. Bloop. Okay. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'ma fight it. I'ma win this fight. Sneeze is not gonna beat me. I'ma beat the sneeze. This fight is mine. Alright, I won. Like if I'm about to sneeze, then I'll sneeze. But if I sense the sneeze, no, no, no. Like I can feel the sneeze, happening before I can, breathe in the air and then sneeze, because each time I sneeze, I like breathe in a bunch of air, then sneeze. What did I do wrong here? I did something wrong. Am I wrong? Am I the wrong one? Let me read the chat. I don't know. I never checked the premium vehicles because I never would thought to buy them. Like purchase them. I was never in that thought part. Never thought of buying a premium vehicle because why would I? Mug me? No. Like you can. I'm not saying like if you wanna buy, you can buy, but it's not gonna make you better at the game. Like it's gonna help you, yes, but well, it depends on you in the end. Like you see, like once you play people playing crazy with premium vehicles because well they have experience and knowledge. Depends on the vehicle. Like other premium vehicles are like zero armor, high speed. That's dependent. Premium buys on any vehicle. Mm, if the vehicle has like bunch of stuff to make it volumetric, yes. Like any premium Russian tank, yeah, that thing is gonna be hella volumetric. Ah, starter pack with the British. I see. Cup of tea. Bonked my head pretty damn hard. Gonna check the weight. That's your war cry? Then gain not much weight, which is fine. Let's see if I can fly still. If I can get airborne. Oh, it's using like 50% of its power. No, even I think 60. But still, very heavy. So if I reach like 32 tons, 32,000 tons, that might be my limit. Can buy a Russian aircraft. Okay. If the Yak 9K was a premium vehicle, everyone would buy that thing because it's such a broken vehicle. Such a disgusting vehicle. If it was a premium vehicle, I would bet that that vehicle would be at 4.0 or 4.7, one of those two. It even got like the battle rating of that vehicle changed twice. Twice. Like the makers were like, yeah, this vehicle is quite broken. So let's put it like a little battle rating higher. And still it's dominating the battlefield. You know why? It's still a broken vehicle. Like they did the ME262. It does 8 minutes of fuel time, then 6. And now 3. Yeah. Like, the vehicles were already like crazy broken. Let me see. Like that. God, I remember when the Yak 9K was like played a lot. When I was playing a tank once at the battle rating of the Yak 9Ks, I got evaporated. There were like 3 Yak 9Ks destroying the whole map. And in the chat everyone's, typing spawn NTRs, and people refuse to spawn NTRs. And we lost horribly. Horribly. Because our teammates refused to spawn a NTR. You gotta love the motivation of not spawning an NTR, and your whole team's getting their ass kicked. I bring now and then NTRs because of how dangerous planes can be, CAS. Because if we let them be, they will like annihilate everything. If you give them the chance, they will destroy anything. It can destroy your hopes and dreams. And I completely understand the hate on that vehicle. Gaijin is doing its utmost best to put that plane not at the appropriate battle rating. What's more important, the tank or the crew? The crew. On my opinion, because, well, you can make a new tank. Yeah, it costs a shit tons of materials or money. Oh yes, but having a crew, you have to, pay for them, teach them how to operate a tank, and prepare them. That's gonna cost money and a lot of time. You can always make like bunch of tanks, and if the tank is destroyed, you can give a new tank towards them. Like they would always prefer the crew, always. Because there are not like many people that can operate specific vehicles. You know? Like especially these days, like the military has decreased a lot on any country. Like today even, like my parent or my mother bought an emergency kit in case if we get bombed, because you never know. We get like papers from the government to prepare for everything. There might be a plane coming by to bomb us, because why not? apparently. That made me, very skeptical because I got that paper, I think, a year ago. Not even a year, not even a full year, a few months ago. And people are already in a panicky state, you know? And I don't want to go to war, you know? Who wants to go to war is like the politics. People die because of them, you know? But yeah. Because where I'm living from, the Netherlands, the Netherlands got in the World War II, the Second War. Netherlands got annihilated by the Germans. They got hit very hard, like so they couldn't recover a city anymore. The city was like annihilated. There's not like buildings left to hold together anymore. So they built in a warning system if there are, bombers coming by. And they turn those warning system on every day. Let me read the chat. I can partially read the chat. For some reason, they don't show me that on the chat. I can only read the part that Israel pulled America into the war. If I'm not mistaken, yes, they did. I don't know what. I thought America had a contract with them. And I learned that America is paying money to Israel, a bunch of money, giving towards them. And I'm like, oh, did not know that. I don't know what the precise amounts of money it is, but it is a lot. How can I make this look good? Make this look smooth. Maybe like this. Thanks to the war on Ukraine, war has changed a lot, you know. Drone, kamikaze drones are now like the most efficient weapon in war. The scariest thing too. If you see a drone, well, hide in a building and hope, that you survive that attack. Drones are like now terrifying. Yeah, the reason they started the war on, I find this very interesting, by the way, Kieran. You talk about Trump or Israel, YouTube is not showing me the full chat on for some reason. Not even on my phone, what you're saying. I can only read the chat partially, but I can still understand what you're trying to say. I think Ukraine and Russian are getting PTSD. I find it very interesting that YouTube is, blurring the stuff that Kieran is saying to me. But yeah, it is a needless war in a way, because the reason that Trump attacked Ukraine is because they assumed, not Ukraine, Iran, my bad, Iran, because they assumed that Iran had nuclear weapons, to attack other countries. My question is, let's say they have the bombs. Are they gonna bomb right away, you know? Like, I'm not supporting nuclear bombs. That's a big no-no. That's a big red cross. No. But it is a serious allegation, you know, like you have nuclear bombs and you're hiding it from us and this and that and we're gonna attack you now. Then the whole thing shifts, you know? And they're trying to make it sound like that it's less bad, you know what they did, to bomb a very important place of Iran, and you know, uh, taking people's life there. It's a very pointless war if you don't if you cannot even prove your the stuff that you say, you know, like there's no proof. If there's proof, it's all just assumptions. Let's say they generally have the bombs. Find the proof first before you kill people. You know, America has nuclear bombs. Is Iran attacking him? No, you know. Uh, It's still like some people crave for war apparently. Oh shit. Oh well. I'm just sad about the poor souls that are gonna, die from this conflict. There are like bunch of, theories as well, like the reason for the war is a distraction for this and that. And I'm like, okay, but we still remember, you know. Let me read the chat. I can this time I can read it, by the way, fully. Thank God. Yeah, it makes you think like they wanted to fight with Iran from the very beginning. You know, it was destined to go in a war. Like the neighboring countries are doing their their utmost best to not get involved in this war. Like Turkey, for example, I'm a Turkish guy. Turkey is doing their utmost best to not get, mingled with this war. But the war is testing everyone's patience here. Some sort of hero. God. But it is so strange how the presidents are these years, you know. Like, Miss Trump is accused of being on the, Epstein files, and that's a huge thing, because that's humongous accusations. First, I saw the clips of him, like, we will solve this together, we will catch those people, this and that, and he was like, we will leak this, or not leak, publicize this information. Then, I think few weeks later, he's now hiding the documents now, which is like more suspicious. Like, I don't want to say like he is in the files, maybe he got paid for it, to hide it. That can be also the reason. Because Trump does not control the whole country. Like, the government is taking uh, some stuff into their own hands as well, if I'm not mistaken. Like, every country does that. Yeah, Trump is. Yeah. And it's kinda annoying, not annoying, stupid to see, like, Trump is trying to be hip, with the newer generation. He's focusing his attention to the newer generation as well. Like, he's more on Twitter and more on social media, like, posting stuff, posting AI stuff. He posted himself as a god on Twitter, I believe, you know? If that would happen in Turkey, like the president of the Turkey presenting himself as a god, that would backfire horribly. That would backfire horribly. That's a huge disrespect, to the Muslim belief. And Trump is portraying himself as Jesus, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Avoid the draft? I don't know. Like, I'm not paying attention too much. Like, I see stuff on the internet of Trump being the most silliest president in the whole planet, and then proceeds to do like the most stupidest thing, like the war and all that stuff. Actually, get aim. God damn. Imagine he did get Trump. What would happen? What would happen to the world? Not the world, actually, America. America. Fuck yeah. Nee, 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 nee. I find Trump a joke. He's making chaos. He might be doing it on purpose or by sheer stupidity, being a sheer idiot. I don't know which one is worse. He already managed to fuck up too much stuff. Maybe something like this. Hmm. This doesn't look very smooth here. Maybe it can be looking smooth if I do something like. Hmm. Let's hope the conflict or the war doesn't escalate too much. before we all get doomed, you know. I still want to finish my ship before I get nuked, you know. Yeah, you're very close to America, Lex. Yeah, like he's involving. It's like I find it already funny how they thought they can win the war within the first 2 weeks or something like that, the first few days. I'm more surprised that he's still a president, you know. Because he, I think he believes that he's tough, not thinking. He genuinely believes it, you know. He's persistent, yeah. Only only twice. So being the president for like you, if you get chosen as a president, you can be a president for 4 years, right? Or was it 2 years? I don't know. At least for a few years, based on your what? Is it good? What? Like I have no knowledge in 4 years. I see. So once more after your presidency. Okay, so I think it was 2018. So 8 years, 2026. So it's his last year, I believe. Raise cost of Americans, criticizing Allied forces despite their shared history. Yeah, not. I hope so. If it's his last year, it's gonna be, I think, great. No more headache for. Well, at least the problem is he created a situation where the second president, the other one, let's say, uh, cannot. Like it feels like he purposely fucked up this position, so the new president has a hard time to fix it. You know. Imagine that's his reason of going to war, to fuck up the other president in his place. Oh, that would be like a piece of shit move. If I'm not gonna be a president, well, no one's gonna be one, basically. Oh god. Imagine that mentality. Then he's for sure an evil, evil man. Because he's gonna make it very difficult for the next president. He has to do a bunch of stuff. Like, who's gonna fix his problems? And because he created it, he's the one that, you know, bombed that land. Well, whoever is gonna take his place, he's not gonna enjoy it. or she. I don't know who's the next one applying. I did not check those stuff. How are you? Almost 17,000 tons. Hmm. Trumpagations? Wait, let me read it. I see. Trump's. I thought that would be a new word for him. Trumpagations. He fucked up enough for the other people. I believe he made the rich more richer at this point, because there's like a news article or whatever you call it, showing how a certain percentage of people are living right now, and I'll tell you that it's not looking good. Back then it was like um, let me read the chat. Oh god, too fast, too much information. I see. I believe like America's already in a debt, you know. If I'm not mistaken, like there was a video explaining about America's financial stance. That's why America is like the country that has the most money, or like wasting the most money and getting the most money, or something like that. Hmm, how am I gonna fix this? Because I heard something about that, I'm like, oh god. Because they were saying like what you call it, loan? Like getting money from certain countries. And there's a debt apparently. And it's pretty damn a large amount of money. I'll tell you that. It's not like a walk in the park amount of money. I don't know if it's paid. I think it's not yet paid. I really don't know. Now he's making the rich more richer. You have mistaken it, Lex. He's making people rich. But not the people you think, you know. He is saving other people to sacrifice, you know. Like the charts that were explaining about financial stuff. Like first, uh, the rich were like, yeah, rich, but not like crazy rich. But now the charts are saying like the rich people has like the same amount of money, almost as you know, countries' amounts of money, for which is insane. Not like the size of American countries, but still. Like they are printing money, and they can use that as toilet paper, and they will never run out. Yeah, that's a perfect fit. So yeah, I'm glad I don't live in America. I'm just glad. Well, it's not it's not a free land anymore, Kieran. It's like how should I say this? Like those selves are not real anymore. They are just fake. Well, they say like freedom. The only free thing you get is freedom of speech, and that's not even true. You don't have the freedom of speech in there. If you say something with your own opinion, you might get killed, shot, kidnapped, robbed, disappeared from existence. You know, monthly subscription. Trump is basically owning your existence if you step a foot on his country. Politics or AI. Yeah, it's that time. That time has arrived. Let's make the rich more rich and make the homeless more homeless, I guess. That's the motto. How do they do this? Alright. Hmm. I'm gonna end the stream soon because it's pretty damn late. Like that. But the Netherlands, where I live right now, is somewhat becoming more like America a little bit. And I'm kind of afraid that's gonna be actually like that. Because the Netherlands has like one of the highest drug trafficking country. Like most drugs from outside Europe countries, or like maybe some products that are entering Europe, it comes from the Netherlands, the drugs, you know? Because the Netherlands have the highest, ship port or whatever they call it right now, or largest. So the smuggling of drugs are a little bit easier because keeping an eye of a shit tons of cargo containers is quite difficult to do. And they are hiring children or teenagers or whatever to do their dirty job because, well, we cannot send a child to a prison. Temporarily, yes, but not, for many years. 16,500 tons. Let's put some light armor blocks so. Should I do that? Nah, actually not. Hmm. It still can lift its own weight. And the frame is largely done too. Not largely done, but a big portion is built. Let's say the ship is like 30% complete, outside at least. 20%, let's say, 25. Because I have to build the lower part, upper part, and front. I can make a hangar here, because all the stuff. You prefer the sleepy Joe? Joe? Uh, at least it's the last year. I don't know which month it ends. His president thingy. Let's hope it ends soon, because we don't want World War III. We're already satisfied how life right now is. We don't want to make it more of a pain than it already is. We all want to, exist in this beautiful blue planet that might not become blue in the future. Discussions are, it is increasing, you know. People are getting very depressed. Worse than Stalin. God. You know what's more annoying? He's trying to, play dumb with some stuff with it, like gaslighting. It's something like that. He doesn't stop gaslighting. And some of his empty promises. Like he made bunch of promises. I even don't keep up anymore. He made bunch of promises, and some worked partially, and some never saw the day of light. So yeah, like he's like saying bunch of stuff, and the stuff that sticks on the wall. He talks about them too much, a lot about them, and the stuff that doesn't stick, he doesn't talk about it. Let me read the chat. Why does it matter who says it? It feels like become more than a person with actual ideas. What do you mean by that? Uh, Can you elaborate? Like, it's not about ideas, about the person, you mean? I honestly don't check the American politics because it's just, for me, like, I don't care. I don't live in America. The only politics I care is about the racist people in the Netherlands, because there's a politic that wants me out of the Netherlands. Technically, I cannot leave the country, but my parents can be forced to leave the country because they don't like, outsiders. Yeah. Yeah, it's become. Let me read it again. Like, I don't know. Like, I think the change of politician is mostly because of the internet. That's my thought here. The change of politician is mostly because of the internet. You know, the amounts of access people can have and amounts of misleading information you can spread. It's just that changes the politician, I believe. You know, politics, I believe. How it's perceived, how it's seen, how it works. Like internet, the moment that internet got, became a daily use, it changed people. Some some are good with it, but most people are just bad with it, doing bad stuff, evil stuff, or disgusting stuff, depending on the person, of course. Information can now be manipulated in a way, and can be altered in a way as well. And some politicians, uh, like in a political room, like when I'm on TikTok or YouTube, if I watch something, or if I want to upload a clip and I see something about politician, it intrigues me because something is happening in the politics. Like someone's screaming, someone's angry, and it intrigues someone's interest for that. You know, who's the loudest? Who's the uh, most willingness, or who has the uh, most energy to it? Like internet has changed a bunch of people. I think not bunch, but the whole planet. It changed the whole planet. How it's perceived now, how the life is. Like I remember when I was like very young, you know. I'm still young, but very very young. Um, there, I was barely using any, Wi-Fi or any social media. Like because I didn't have any access to a phone because my family wasn't particularly rich. So there was not like easy money in our hands. We have just enough to survive from. And I remember like people were on their phone, and I didn't know what the internet was back then. Like I was like, oh well, it's something that my brain doesn't understand. That was my mentality there. I thought I was too stupid to understand because I never had that stuff in my hand or used it. So I was like unaffected for few years because I was unaware of it, but it managed to spread like everywhere, even to a family that didn't have much technology in their hands. Like even people with no phones, no Wi-Fi, no computer or laptop, tablet, they can still be influenced. If the majority of the you know population is using it, it's gonna influence the other people as well. Oh God, how am I gonna place a block here? No. You make my life a difficult game. Do you know that? You will make my life a living hell. I have to do it like this, I suppose. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh well. Oh well. I'm being too distracted now. I should stop streaming. Um, I've done enough progress here. I'm gonna check the weight of it one more time. Before I stop the stream, I'm gonna show the factory for you guys. Forgot that. It is 16.6 thousand tons. Save. Gonna show it quick, you know. Don't have much time on me. Load. Come on. Alright, this is the factory. As you can see, it's quite a mess right now a little bit, because I made some clips. Factory. Let's control this one so these are back where they're supposed to be. Let's retract the drones so they can go back in. It's pretty damn cool. It's like one of the scenes where one of the factions, you know, show their activities. Remote control, factory. That can be closed. These are the robot arms, I guess, that produces or repairs or whatever. A drone factory, yeah. It's one of my factions that I'm making. I'm gonna put them back to their original position. You see one problem? It has a bunch of problems. You see one, but there are like a million problems. This is like only visual, not even like function, sadly. At least I learned some stuff from this, you know? Here comes a Zeppelin. Alright. All of them are like at their basic position. The really cool part is this actually. I really like this part. You know, control all of them at once. I love this part, you know, like all of them are all moving in a synchronized time. I love the factory of this. But this is like only visual. Sadly, it doesn't have any true function. I know, I know. These are like mostly visuals. If I truly want to have like resources moving to the machine, to the drone, then I can work with it. I figured it out when I was done building these stuff. But in creative, it functions beautifully. They visually look great. I love the looks of the, machines. They're for sure non-functioning, but you know. I could do the same with large grids, but then it's gonna be like a gigantic factory. There's like small, compact, non-functioning, only visual-wise. But still. It's quite cool. I love it. It is very small. It is only for the cutscene of the new faction. I can show the outside of the factory. It is very small. I'm using the wrong button. Sorry for that loud noise. So that's how the factory looks from the outside. Very small, but it does the job for me. Oh, did not mean to do that. Sadly, I cannot duplicate the factory because it blows up. Like, I'll show it right now. It's most likely Clang, with the pistons and the rotors and the hinges. But why can't I not place you down? Don't I have maximum blocks of specific type limit reached? Oh, damn. Like, for example, this one blew up. So you see, like, one of the conveyor belts still intact. Or not conveyor, but robot arms or something like that. Here's the piston that got, violent. Here were the earlier iterations of the, arm of the machine. This is the very first version. I think this one's the very first version of it. You can see the resemblance on these ones. I was experimenting with the merge blocks, so I can connect them, so I don't have to build each one by one. I decided to do this one, but it was quite too large, as you can see, because this is like twice the size of this one. And I can make it function a fully functioning factory, but it's gonna take way more time than this one. This took me like surprisingly 2 days to make, by the way. I did this in 2 days. This using like a shit tons of custom turret controls. It has even the camera, you know, for spying or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. So I'm gonna thank everyone that came by, and gonna check it out real quick. So my live stream. I'm gonna thank for okay, for Kieran, Badger, and of course Lex for coming by. I wish all of you a good night and a good day. I'm gonna see you tomorrow as well. Don't you worry. But yeah, I'm end the stream here. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys on the next stream. Bye bye.